So how to become the woman you need to be to succeed in life and business? This is what we're going to speak about. And we have 5 ladies that are within this subject. And the first lady, I think we mentioned her many times this day, and you already know Joey, right? So if you haven't had a selfie, a picture, a conversation, a chat with her, after you hear her on this panel, you will do it, right? Because she flew so many hours to come visit all of you and share all the knowledge that she has.
Everything happens for our spiritual evolution. Yes? Yes. Yes. We like to say everything happens for a reason, and then our ego wants to figure out the reason. But if we understand that everything happens for our spiritual evolution, shifts happen. We can operate out of our soul instead of our ego. A few years ago, I was in my house when a young man broke in to my house. And I was startled. You know, I could have screamed, "You shouldn't be here." But if I did that, that would be arguing with reality, and I would have lost, because the reality was he was there, right? I could have grabbed a knife. I knew where the knives were. He didn't know where the knives were, right? But I decided to experience it as an equal. Experience the situation as an equal. I was equal to the situation. I was the adult. Yeah, it was my house. So I acted like it was my house. I said, "What are you doing with your life?" He was halfway in and halfway out of my window, and he froze. And he seemed to ponder the question. Then he started to slowly back out of the window, breaking into houses in the neighborhood. For weeks. He stopped after that. I scared his soul back into place. I notice I'm pretty specific. Do you think so? Yeah. I'm very direct. And I think that's important, that we get our voices and we say what it is we mean, and we say what it is we love and what we want. Because how else will it know to show up? How else would it know for us to create it, right? So those are some thoughts I'm having at the moment.
Well, for me, there's a time to ask and there's a time not to ask. So in every leader has an idea and a vision. And the last people to ask are your friends or your family. So I never asked my mom, I never asked my dad, my brother, my sister. They would have said, "No way."
So I still find myself in that, but it's like the awareness, like Jeremy was saying. Have you ladies and gentlemen ever found yourself in the corner of a room? Emotionally, physically, spiritually? Yeah? Take a moment for me, take out your phones because you're going to need your memo. And I'd like you to just take a moment of reflection. What puts you in the corner? For me, it is comparison. Did you walk in here today and think, "Ooh, wow, your hair is gorgeous. I'm definitely not as good as you." Maybe that was just me comparing myself to everyone. Was it just me, or did you also compare yourself a little bit to people? Yeah? A few of us. Okay, cool. Yay, I'm not alone. So for me, it's comparison and pleasing. I'm desperate for you guys to like me. I really, really am. I will do anything I can to please you. So this is another thing that keeps me in that corner.
I like you though.
Oh. I I never realized that my soul's purpose had nothing to do with an action. Who I had to be. Right, so you have 3 things that are good and 3 things to improve upon. Now, is your turn to step out of the corner. Members, how many members do we have? By the way, members, hands up. Okay. So it's your turn to step out of the corner onto the center stage, members. You have 3 things that are really good that you can model from me. And you also have 3 things that I didn't do so well, so you can try and improve those in your pitch. So we only have time for just a few members, so it's going to be first come, first serve. Which of our members, okay, Sandra, very good, she's active, and give a 2-minute pitch. Now I've got my phone here, so you've got 2 minutes, darling. Are you ready? You going to show us how it's done? All right. Sandra Wigram, everybody! Am I on? Yeah, oh, sorry. Oh, time's up.
no
Time's running.
So, I am a woman who works professionally as a clown. I've been doing that for over 25 years now, actually. I love it. I love the joy of working with both adults and a lot with children. And I'm very passionate about to use your own inner child to help yourself in a lot of ways. I'm also a woman who have been through a huge trauma in my life. Soul fitness is all about turning pain into power. Because through my huge trauma that I went through, I learned to find the keys of how to crystallize all of that pain that I went through to see what it actually brought me. So today I'm working with other women and men as well, and really try to help them to transform all of that bad things, all of that things that broke them down, to just take all masks off, heart on the table, to see what it actually brought to them. Because my belief is that the pain and the tough stuff that we go through is because for a big reason. So, thank you.